Imagine the world as a kaleidoscope of scents, where you, buddy, experience a sunrise not through colors. Your olfactory bulb is roughly 40 times larger than mine, buddy, allowing you to perceive layers of information about other animals and humans that I am completely oblivious to. For you, my canine companion, a simple walk is not just exercise. It is a daily news briefing delivered through the medium of every blade of grass. When you press your nose against the ground, you are literally reading the history of who was there, what they ate, and how they were feeling hours before. While I rely on my eyes to navigate our environment, your primary reality, buddy, is built entirely upon a foundation of dynamic, shifting smells. During the quiet hours of the night, you are likely processing the day's events through vivid, episodic dreams that mimic your waking experiences, buddy. I think of your brain, buddy, as a supercomputer constantly processing data about pheromones, cortisol levels, and even health conditions through the chemistry of our environment. Studies suggest that when you twitch your paws or whimper in your sleep, you are likely dreaming about running through a field or engaging in play, my friend. This internal landscape of memory allows you to form strong emotional bonds, recalling past interactions and associating them with specific feelings, buddy. Your loyalty, buddy, is not just a personality trait, but a cognitive outcome of your pack-oriented survival instinct that prioritizes our social connection above almost everything else. This biological feedback loop reinforces the deep, unspoken understanding that exists between us, buddy, bridging the gap between our two different species. When you look directly into my eyes, it triggers a mutual release of oxytocin, the same bonding hormone that connects human mothers and their infants. Beyond your emotional depth, buddy, you possess a remarkable ability to read my body language, often predicting my moods before I even realize I am upset. You observe the micro movements of my muscles, the dilation of my pupils, and the rhythm of my breathing to interpret my current emotional state, buddy. To you, buddy, my return home at the end of the day is a monumental event that deserves the highest form of celebration, regardless of how short I was gone. This empathetic awareness is what makes you such an effective companion for me, buddy, especially when I need emotional support or feel overwhelmed. You live in a state of perpetual present-mindedness, buddy, which allows you to fully absorb the joy of a game of fetch without worrying about yesterday's mistakes. Your sense of time is linked to routines and biological markers rather than the ticking of a clock, which is why you know exactly when I usually come home, buddy. Intelligence varies, but you demonstrate a high level of situational awareness, buddy, that helps you thrive right here in our home. You are a master observer, buddy, watching our household dynamic to identify exactly who is the soft touch for extra snacks and who is the disciplinarian of the pack. Your mind is wired for problem solving, buddy, which is why you often find clever ways to reach treats hidden on counters or to navigate obstacles in your path. Your cognition includes a sophisticated form of communication that relies on tail position, ear posture, and subtle vocalizations that convey a wide range of needs, buddy. You can even learn to associate specific words with objects, buddy, effectively building a vocabulary that allows you to interact meaningfully with me. A low growl might warn of an intruder, while a high-pitched whine might signal anxiety or an urgent request for attention during a storm, buddy. When you hide under the sofa during a loud noise, buddy, I know it is not just fear. It is your calculated effort to find a den-like space for comfort. Understanding your internal world helps me provide better care, buddy, ensuring that I respect your sensory needs and emotional thresholds in our busy home. Your instinct for seeking a safe, confined space comes from ancestral habits of protecting yourself while you sleep or rest during times of perceived danger, buddy. Respecting these instincts means creating a home environment that offers you sanctuary and a sense of security when the world feels a little too overwhelming, buddy. Positive reinforcement works so well because it aligns with your natural desire to please and your ability to link specific actions with rewarding outcomes, buddy. Training is not just about commands, buddy. It is a mental game that engages your cognitive faculties, providing the stimulation you crave to stay sharp and happy. Your brain thrives on challenges, buddy, whether it is a puzzle toy that releases kibble or learning a brand new trick that requires focus and repeated practice. Some dogs are naturally curious explorers, buddy, while others are cautious observers who prefer to stay close to home, and I love that about you. The more I challenge your mind, buddy, the more I see your personality bloom, revealing unique quirks and traits that make you a distinct individual. We must remember that you are a social creature who feels the sting of isolation, which is why spending quality time with you is a biological necessity, buddy. This variety in personality is what makes our relationship so enduringly fascinating and deeply rewarding for me, buddy. As you age, buddy, your mind may slow down, but your capacity for love and your fundamental connection to me remains incredibly strong and vibrant. Your cognitive development is continuous, buddy, meaning you never really stop learning, which allows for training and bonding opportunities well into your golden years. Simple games like hiding treats or teaching new, low-impact tricks can provide a significant boost to your daily mental health and overall well-being, buddy.
Providing cognitive enrichment for you, even as you get older, can help keep your mind active, effectively slowing the signs of age-related decline, buddy.
Consider how you process the sound of my voice, buddy, filtering out background noise to focus intently on the words that lead to rewards or praise. I am the architect of your world, buddy, and by understanding how your mind works, I can craft a life for you that is rich, safe, and fulfilling.
Your ability to distinguish my voice from a stranger's is a testament to the specific neural pathways you have built through long-term social interaction with me, buddy.
You are a constant student of human nature, buddy, adapting your behavior to better align with the rules and expectations of our specific home environment. This adaptive intelligence is what allowed your ancestors to transition from working partners to cherished family members sitting comfortably on our sofas, buddy. In your mind, buddy, the home is a territory that must be guarded and maintained, which explains your protective nature over the people you love.
Even when you are asleep, buddy, your senses are partially alert, ready to react to any sound or movement that might pose a threat to our pack.
This ancient protective instinct is embedded in your genetics, a legacy from your ancestors who required constant vigilance to survive, buddy. While we live in a modern world, buddy, your brain is still deeply connected to these primordial roots, shaping your reactions and behaviors in subtle ways. It is a manifestation of your job description, a role you have self-assigned because you care deeply about the stability and safety of our pack, buddy.
Instead of suppressing these instincts, buddy, I can provide you with constructive outlets that allow you to feel productive and fulfilled in your daily life.
Understanding this helps me explain why you might bark at the mail carrier or pace when someone new approaches our front door, buddy.
When I provide this structure, I give you mental peace, buddy, reducing your anxiety and helping you feel confident in your role within our family.
This could involve scent work games, agility training, or just consistent structure that helps you understand exactly what is expected of you in every situation, buddy.
Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, buddy, and it requires the same level of attention, care, and regular proactive maintenance. A happy dog is one whose mind is engaged, buddy, whose social needs are met, and who feels a deep sense of belonging within our group.
I often underestimate your complexity, buddy, viewing you as simple, but the reality is that your mind is constantly working, calculating, and feeling.
This capacity for emotion is why I feel such a strong pull toward you, buddy. I see my own human-like feelings mirrored in your expressive, wide eyes.
Your ability to forgive is arguably your most impressive trait, buddy, as you never seem to hold grudges, preferring to move forward with optimism and love.
In this way, you teach me valuable lessons about resilience and the importance of letting go of past hurts to focus on the present moment, buddy.
Every time I come home, buddy, you remind me that the world is a place of endless possibility and that I am the center of your universe.
You are capable of complex emotions like joy, jealousy, fear, and even a sense of fairness when you observe others receiving different treatment than you, buddy.
This profound devotion is the foundation of the bond we share, a silent pact that promises companionship through the many seasons of our collective lives, buddy.
Your mind is constantly evolving, buddy, absorbing every experience and building upon your knowledge to better navigate the complexities of living with me. I can help you navigate these complexities by being clear in my communication, using consistent cues and positive reinforcement to guide your learning process, buddy.
When I speak to you, buddy, you are looking for patterns, trying to decode the intent behind my tone, my cadence, and my facial expressions.
Even if you do not understand the specific words, buddy, you understand the emotion, responding more to the warmth of my voice than the vocabulary.
This explains why you are so responsive to gentle, encouraging tones, which help you feel secure and motivated to perform the tasks I ask of you, buddy.
Your cognitive map of the house is incredibly detailed, buddy, encompassing every room, piece of furniture, and potential hazard you have encountered.
You know exactly where your squeaky toys are kept, which door leads to the backyard, and which chair is reserved specifically for your afternoon naps, buddy. This spatial intelligence helps you feel grounded, buddy, providing a sense of control and predictability that is vital for your mental and emotional stability. If I rearrange the furniture, I notice you investigating the changes, buddy, as you are updating your internal map to reflect the new layout.
It is a sign of your active, engaged mind, buddy, constantly processing the environment to ensure you remain oriented and prepared for whatever comes next. I can further stimulate your intelligence, buddy, by introducing new toys, changing up our walking routes, or teaching you new skills in different parts of the home. These small variations in your routine prevent boredom and keep your brain firing in ways that contribute to your long-term health and vitality, buddy. Just like me, buddy, you need to be challenged to stay cognitively fit, and providing these opportunities is one of the best ways I can care for you. You are literally adjusting your sensory input to optimize your understanding of me, buddy, showing just how hard you are working to connect with my world. Think about the way you tilt your head when I speak, buddy. That is you trying to get a better angle to process my voice and expression. Your mind is also incredibly adept at reading the atmosphere of a room, buddy, sensing tension or happiness with uncanny accuracy.
It is a beautiful, intimate moment of communication, buddy, that underscores the depth of the relationship that we are privileged to share.
You do not need to be told I am sad, buddy. You simply sense the shift in my energy and respond with the compassion inherent in your nature.
This intuitive connection is what makes you more than just an animal, buddy. You are a companion who understands me on a level that defies simple explanation. If I am having a hard day, buddy, you often approach with a gentle nudge or simply sit by my feet, offering quiet, grounding support.
Your cognitive processes are deeply entwined with your social nature, buddy, meaning you learn best when we are interacting in a positive way.
By being present and engaged with you, buddy, I enrich your life significantly, providing the emotional security you need to be the best version of yourself. I am your primary social touchstone, buddy, the one who provides the context for your experiences and the meaning for your daily activities and routines. Your curiosity is infectious, buddy, encouraging me to slow down, notice the small details of the world, and find joy in simple, everyday discoveries. I have so much to learn from you, buddy, from your unwavering optimism to your ability to find contentment in the simple comfort of being together. Your mind represents a unique way of experiencing existence, buddy, one that is less about future planning and more about maximizing the potential of right now.
This perspective can be a wonderful antidote to the stresses of my life, buddy, reminding me to breathe, explore, and cherish our close relationship.
When you stop to sniff a flower, buddy, you are showing me how to be present, inviting me to share in the sensory delight of the current moment.
You can tell the difference between a playful sound and a serious one, buddy, adjusting your own behavior to match the tone of our interaction.
Your capacity for play is another expression of your high cognitive function, buddy, requiring social coordination, rule following, and creative problem-solving skills. When you engage in play, buddy, you are involved in a sophisticated social negotiation, using body language to maintain balance and ensure that the fun remains safe. I can encourage this playfulness, buddy, by providing interactive toys, joining in your games, and creating a safe environment where you feel comfortable exploring. You are thoughtful, responsive, and incredibly tuned into the social dynamics that define your world, whether it involves other dogs or me, buddy. This requires a high level of emotional intelligence and social awareness, proving that you are far more than just an instinct-driven creature of habit, buddy. Your play is a vital part of your mental health, buddy, serving as a release for pent-up energy and a way to practice important social and cognitive skills.
As I watch you play, buddy, I get a glimpse into the joy and enthusiasm that you bring into my life, making every day feel a little brighter.
Your sense of smell also plays a role in your play, buddy, as you use scent marking and tracking as part of the games you create. Consider the way you react to familiar sounds, like the jingling of keys, with immediate and focused attention, buddy. It is a full-body experience that involves all your senses, buddy, leading to a state of engagement that is truly impressive to witness. This is evidence of your sharp memory and your ability to associate specific sounds with events that have positive outcomes for your daily life, buddy. You are a mirror of my own habits and moods, buddy, reflecting the energy I bring into the home and the expectations I set for your behavior. You are a constant learner, buddy, picking up on my subtle habits and cues far faster than I often realize during our day-to-day interactions together. This makes you highly trainable, buddy, but it also means that I must be mindful of what I am teaching you through my own consistent actions. By modeling the behavior I want to see, buddy, I create a stable and harmonious environment where both you and I can thrive together. Your mind is complex and capable, buddy, and you deserve my respect, my patience, and my dedicated efforts to understand you more deeply every day. When you seem to be ignoring me, buddy, you might actually be processing information, deciding on the best course of action based on your past experience. This autonomy is part of what makes you such a compelling individual, buddy, each with your own unique personality and way of responding to the world. Recognizing your individuality is key to building a strong bond, buddy, as it allows me to appreciate you for exactly who you are in this moment. Your ability to adapt is one of your most remarkable traits, buddy, allowing you to adjust to new living conditions, new people, and new routines with time. When I provide consistent love and guidance, buddy, I empower you to be confident in new situations, reducing your stress and boosting your overall adaptability.
This process is a testament to the power of our connection, buddy, which can transform an anxious dog into a confident, happy companion.
This resilience is rooted in your strong social bond with me, buddy, which provides the emotional safety net you need to navigate changes in your life.
I play a crucial role in your cognitive development, buddy, acting as your mentor and guide as you learn the rules of our human-dominated world. This is a responsibility that I embrace with joy, buddy, knowing that the effort I put in directly translates to a better life for you.
Your mind is a treasure to be explored, buddy, and every day provides new opportunities for me to learn more about how you perceive your experiences.
I document these moments, buddy, noticing the patterns in your behavior and the unique ways you express your love and devotion to our family. By sharing these insights, buddy, I contribute to a better understanding of canine behavior, promoting better care and treatment for all dogs.
It is a collective endeavor, buddy, that connects dog owners across the world, all of us united by our love and admiration for our amazing friends.
You are processing everything you learned during the day, buddy, cementing new memories and refining your understanding of our environment. Creating a quiet, comfortable space for you to sleep undisturbed is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to support your long-term well-being, buddy.
Think about the way you dream again, buddy. The depth of those dreams is a window into the rich inner life that you experience while you sleep.
When you wake up refreshed, buddy, you are ready to engage with the world with enthusiasm, showing the positive impact of a good, restorative night of sleep.
This is why quality rest is so important for your mental health, buddy, as it allows your brain the time it needs to recharge and reorganize.
It is a gentle reminder of my own need for rest, buddy, and the shared vulnerability of the sleeping state brings us even closer. Protecting that trust is a sacred duty, buddy, one that informs every decision I make regarding your care, your health, and your overall quality of life. You trust me to keep you safe while you are in that vulnerable state, buddy, a sign of the profound bond of trust we have worked hard to build.
Your mental world is a gift that we share, buddy, an ongoing dialogue that transcends language and finds expression in looks, gestures, and love.
As we navigate the journey of life together, buddy, I am constantly reminded of the beauty, intelligence, and grace that exists within your mind. You are my partner in adventure, buddy, my source of comfort in hard times, and my constant companion throughout the many paths of our lives.
You see the world in ways I cannot, buddy, and by observing you, I learn to expand my own perceptions, noticing beauty I might otherwise ignore.
Your presence brings a sense of harmony to our home, buddy, a grounding influence that helps me stay connected to my own feelings and needs. I am truly lucky to have you, buddy, to share in your life and to witness the marvelous complexity of your canine mind day after day. Your cognitive abilities are not just tools for survival, buddy. They are the foundation for the profound, meaningful relationship we have built together.
By honoring these abilities, buddy, I validate your experience and create a deeper, more empathetic connection that benefits both of us in immeasurable ways.
The more I learn about your mind, buddy, the more I appreciate the extraordinary gift of having you as my closest friend and family member. Your story is my story, buddy, a shared narrative of friendship, loyalty, and the enduring power of the bond between humans and their dogs. Let us continue to nurture your curiosity, buddy, support your social needs, and provide the love that you so deeply deserve and so freely give back. Every bark, every wag of your tail, and every gaze is a form of communication, buddy, a testament to your active and engaged mental processes.
You are constantly trying to tell me what you need, how you feel, and how you perceive the world, buddy, and I am learning to listen.
When I do this, buddy, I open up a new level of communication that strengthens our bond and makes our daily interactions much more rewarding.
Listening requires more than just hearing, buddy. It requires observing your behavior, interpreting your cues, and responding with genuine care and attention.
It is a skill that I refine over time, buddy, learning the nuances of your body language and the specific sounds you use to express yourself.
This deep level of understanding is the hallmark of our relationship, buddy, one built on mutual respect, empathy, and a shared history of love.
I celebrate that uniqueness, buddy. I cherish the quirks that make you who you are, and I embrace the journey of discovering your mind alongside you.
I will keep exploring the world with you, buddy, keep learning together, and keep nurturing the special relationship that defines both of our daily lives.
There is no greater joy than the connection we share, buddy, a silent, powerful bond that persists through every challenge and every moment of happiness.
You are not just living in my house, buddy. You are part of my life, an essential member of my family with your own unique personality.
By dedicating myself to understanding you, buddy, I am enriching both of our lives, creating a legacy of love that lasts a lifetime.
Your mind is a constant source of wonder, buddy, a fascinating world that is always revealing something new, something surprising, and something truly special. Every moment I spend with you, buddy, is an investment in that bond, a precious opportunity to connect, to play, and to simply be together.
Thank you for letting me learn about your inner life, buddy, as this knowledge is the first step toward a better, happier life for us both.
Together, buddy, we can contribute to a world that is more dog-friendly, more understanding, and more filled with the joy that only you can bring. Your mind may be different from mine, buddy, but your capacity for love is just as immense, and that is what matters most in our relationship. I hold that truth close to my heart, buddy, and let it guide me as I continue to nurture our beautiful, lifelong bond. I will keep cherishing you, buddy, for you are truly a wonderful, complex, and loving presence that makes our world a much better place for everyone. The more I know, buddy, the better I can care for you, ensuring that you live a life full of health, happiness, and profound emotional fulfillment. Thank you for being such a wonderful, caring, and dedicated partner to me, buddy, as I am truly lucky to have you as my companion.